Loving our friends and family is one of the most fundamental principles of the Christian faith, and it is a concept that Jesus emphasized repeatedly throughout his ministry. In fact, Jesus taught that loving our neighbors as ourselves is the second greatest commandment after loving God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength. But why does Jesus want us to love our friends and family? What are the reasons behind this commandment, and how can we put it into practice in our daily lives? First and foremost, Jesus wants us to love our friends and family because it reflects God's love for us. When we love those around us, we are demonstrating the same kind of love that God has shown us. As the Apostle John wrote, we love because he first loved us. 1 John 4:19. By loving our friends and family, we are showing them the same kind of compassion, kindness, and generosity that God has shown us. This is not only a reflection of God's character, but it also helps to build strong, healthy relationships with those around us. Another reason Jesus wants us to love our friends and family is that it brings people together and creates a sense of community. When we love those around us, we are more likely to form deep, meaningful connections with them, and to work together to build each other up. This is especially important in today's world, where so many people are feeling isolated and disconnected from others. By loving our friends and family, we can help to break down barriers and build bridges between people, creating a more harmonious and supportive community. In addition to these reasons, Jesus wants us to love our friends and family because it is a key part of our spiritual growth and development. When we love those around us, we are forced to consider their needs and feelings, and to put their interests ahead of our own. This helps us to develop important qualities like empathy, kindness, and selflessness, which are essential for living a Christian life. As the Apostle Paul wrote, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. 1 Corinthians 13:4. By loving our friends and family, we are cultivating these qualities and becoming more like Christ. Furthermore, Jesus wants us to love our friends and family because it is a powerful way to share the gospel with others. When we love those around us, we are showing them the love of Christ, and demonstrating the difference that he can make in their lives. As the Apostle Peter wrote, live such good lives among the pagans that, though they accuse you of doing wrong, they may see your good deeds and glorify God on the day he visits us. 1 Peter 2:12. By loving our friends and family, we are showing them the love of Christ, and creating opportunities to share the gospel with them. Finally, Jesus wants us to love our friends and family because it is a commandment that brings joy and fulfillment to our lives. When we love those around us, we are more likely to experience deep, meaningful relationships, and to feel a sense of connection and belonging. As the Apostle John wrote, if we love one another, God lives in us and his love is made complete in us. 1 John 4:12. By loving our friends and family, we are experiencing the love of God in our lives, and finding joy and fulfillment in our relationships with others. In conclusion, Jesus wants us to love our friends and family for many reasons. It reflects God's love for us, brings people together, helps us to grow spiritually, shares the gospel with others, and brings joy and fulfillment to our lives. By loving those around us, we are demonstrating the same kind of love that God has shown us, and creating opportunities to share the gospel with others. As we seek to put this commandment into practice, let us remember the words of Jesus, love one another as I have loved you. John 15:12, and strive to show the love of Christ to those around us.